Hey guys, what's going on? It is Jamaica McAllister. I'm definitely on the scene, guys. I am super psyched. It's morning time here in Miami, Florida. And, it's an amazing morning. I just took my daughter to school. And as I just took my daughter to school this morning, where she is a fourth grader, and at her new school. And school actually started at 8 o'clock, and it's actually 8:58 right now, right in the morning. And the reason for us, matter of fact, we're getting in a little bit of story time, let y'all know a little bit about what's going on in my world, right? So we had to get up, right, this morning. And it's all in how you set your day, but at the same time, as you're on your day and your journey, it's your responsibilities to adjust yourself, right? Last night, right, prior to, this morning, thank you, Lord Jesus, for the wake up. I'm trying to tell you, and I'm glad I'm able to deliver this video to you guys today. She had got up this morning, and, it comes a time where you actually focus on the autopilot of your habits and your responsibilities. It comes a time where you have to stop playing and know it's a time and a place for everything. I always talk to my child, and I always, move on the plane of, get your work done first. Get that work done. Put that work in. And then you can have fun all damn day long. Just get the work done first. It's not going to take you long to do the work. But in order for you to get to the fun, you must do the work, okay? So, I had my baby girl, got up this morning. And the first thing that was pointed out was a lot of things that were supposed to be done in yesterday carried over to today. So, what's very much so important is what you want to keep in mind is don't put out for tomorrow for what you can do today. It's simple responsibilities and chores that your children need to make things a habit, because you have to understand that you are raising little people. They're not just children, they little people. And little people develop their habits as children, right? Into adulthood. So it is not okay to carry on something you're supposed to do 2 days ago because of the mere fact that your time is wasted to do rework, right? So, baby girl, what happened? I cooked last night, it was amazing last night. Healthy meals, because one thing you want to understand too, I had got some like seafood burgers or something from the Publix up here, and I wish I could have that young man's product, because it was the worst I have ever tasted, and I actually had to definitely swap that. And I added zucchini, I added squash, I added mushrooms, I had a little Lipton onion soup mix, and I had some home potatoes, and I also had some salad with some red tomatoes, and it was incredible. And I had maybe about 4 shrimp that I served my baby girl. But the thing is, if food is being cooked, guess what? We need them dishes to be done, and that shit is automatic, right? Like, it's automatic. If you take your time to go in there and cook and make sure you got nutritious and delicious meals, the respect, the common decency in your job is to make sure that things are cleaned up. You eat good and we mess it up, but then we clean it up, okay? And again, you don't put off for tomorrow for what you can do today. And that's just that on that. On top of that, it was some clothes that was that was washed 2 days ago. And the thing about clothes being washed 2 days ago, I don't know about some of y'all, but some people don't have a washer and dryer. They could just go in the kitchen and just, put their clothes in there. Some people still have to pay per wash. And I'm one of those people, okay? Like, I just moved, from Charlotte, North Carolina to Miami, Florida, and that's just one of the sacrifices that was made. Now, is that a huge sacrifice? Hell no. Because you know what? That puts you back in the energy and the pattern and the habits of routine. And routine is good, especially when you have a goal to obtain. Routine is awesome. But the thing is, this morning, there was a lesson of rework, okay? So not only does this apply to children, it applies to adults and everybody that's walking the face of this earth. If you don't do the job you're supposed to do now, you're going to have to go back and rework. The job not going to do itself. It's not going to do itself. There's a couple of things that you can do, right? If you don't want to do a job at hand, and these are for the adults now, not for the children, right? If you don't want to do your job that you got to do, it's a couple of things that you can do, right? First thing you can do, you can hire somebody to do the work, okay? A lot of entrepreneurs use resources, professional tools, money, okay? Money moves. Money moves markets. All money moves motherfucking markets. That's period. Regardless if you buy in product, regardless if you buy in whatever, getting your nails done, getting something to eat, whatever. If you got the money to open up that market, guess what? It's just like building a stadium. It doesn't matter if you want the customers to come or not. All you got to do is build it. They come in, period. But at the end of the day, you have to do the work. It's not going to just build itself, right? So the thing is, if you got a job that you don't want to do, why don't you chop it up? Understand that you being able to enjoy the things that you want to enjoy is going to require work. I don't care on what entity it is. So I just employ everybody today just to assess your habits and assess what you have been putting off to get done because you don't want to do it. The work's still there. You still got to do the work. And that's just that on that. I love being a daggone single mom. I ain't gonna front. I do. And I love being able to be not even a single mom. I love being able to be a mom, period. And that's just being able to grab the minds and the attention of children and letting them know the proper way. Don't just let your kids just do whatever the fuck they want to do. Because if they do that shit at your household, they're going to do this shit in these streets. And they do that shit in these streets, they're going to be doing that shit in this community. You do that shit in this community, that shit, then you all of a sudden you don't want nobody to talk to your child. It take a village to raise a child. But at the end of the day, it takes proper discipline. You stand on them little ones and letting them know what's going on. Like a lot of y'all, I don't really care what you think about this. At the end of the day, it ain't nothing but truth. Apply it to your life. Habits, responsibilities, accountability. Put it in your life. Don't put off for tomorrow what you can do today. All right, I love y'all to life. Look, my skin is popping. And I'm going to tell y'all another thing. I got a couple of ebooks out right now. And I'm going to launch them in a few. But I understand this, that some people need to figure out exactly how to work this internet game. They need to know exactly how to get leads and people that's interested in what they got going on. Me personally, this is a whole Jamaica vlog of y'all seeing what's going on in the world. Because just like ASAP fables, there's a lesson behind every story, guys. So with that being said, y'all live y'all life on purpose, and keep shooting until you hit that goal. And I love y'all to life. But make sure y'all understand these kids need responsibilities too. Kids and adults. Train yourself to be better so you can train your kids. Train your kids that have a solid foundation of hard work, have a solid foundation of being trustworthy, have a strong foundation of getting it done. Results speaks volume over everything. I love y'all to life. Y'all take care.